Mr. Russell, why are you doing this to me?
This is a great lesson, a great observation, one of the best I've ever seen. One of our focuses this year has to do with what are we going to do when our students don't get the information. And I love this lesson because it's individualized and it really helps kids when we make hard tests, hard common assessments. I'm asking everyone to do that. And I think this is a good way to respond to that. So, Ms. Dunwoody, what is this lesson called?
We call it 30 Minutes Madness because it can be a little maddening because it's a lot of work. But you want me to look at the camera?
Yes, look at the camera.
But what we do is after a test, the kids get a gridable, and they grid how many questions they got right out of a certain amount of TEKS that were tested. So if there were 5 TEKS over 8.2, then there would be 5 grids. If they got 4 out of 5 right, they would grid 4 out of 5 of those. After they've gridded all of those, then they calculate the percentage, or I tell them the percentage depending on time, and the subject area that they struggled the most in, that's what they use for 30 Minutes of Madness. Now what that is I've already created these worksheets, so I've already set these up, and the kids group themselves based on their area of weakness. And then they work within a group of 4 on those specific TEKS that they need help in.
And how long have you been doing this?
I've been doing it since about the 2nd or 3rd week of school. And the kids are it's a real big routine. They get upset when I don't have it anymore. So it's it's been pretty consistent the whole year long.
Do you have a retest after they do it? Do you know if they get the information after they do this or not?
Yes, we do the initial test and then the 30 Minutes of Madness, and then which works for blocks, so you may have to split it up if it's not a block class. But then we have a post-test, and the post-test covers all of the TEKS, even the ones they were strong and not just ones they were weak in, but it's like lesser questions. So instead of 25 questions, it may be 10 or 12, something like that.
And what's your largest class? Logistically, how does this work?
24. So I have 6 groups of 4. And I know that sounds kind of crazy, but if I have 6 groups of 4, instead of teaching individual students, I teach the group of 4. So as I approach that group, I say, okay, well, you've had a problem with this area, let's talk about it. I teach it. They have to discuss it before they can ask me any questions, which allows me some more time to go around the room and teach other groups. So I'm not teaching 24 kids, I'm essentially teaching 6 groups, which makes it easier.
Outstanding. Any questions you want to ask me, Ms. Dunwoody?
Can I go now?
Yes, you can.